Ladies and gentlemen, you may have seen on JJ's channel that we played at the Emirates Stadium. A huge thanks to Prime because they have sorted this game out. Basically, my brother pointed out a while back, Prime are a sponsor of Arsenal. Sponsors get sponsor days. I don't know what you call it. Where they get to use the pitch. You get a shorter match than usual. It's not a 90-minute match. In our case, we had a 60-minute match, 2 30-minute halves. I told JJ, I said, yeah, my brother said this. He then gave it to Freezy to organize the teams. So Freezy put together 2 15-man squads. A couple people had to pull out last minute. And we played a 60-minute match at the Emirates, which is insane. Like, very, very sick. So we had these 2 teams, as you can see, walking out here, both wearing Prime kits. Our one, I'll be honest, wasn't a fan of it. Their one, you know, white with Prime written on it. Can't really go wrong. But yeah, you had the likes of, you know, you had JJ, you had Steve playing for them. I think they had Harry. We had Theo, me, Danny Aarons, Seb, a bunch of players. But yeah, as I said, like 26, 27 players. We did a full-on like lineup, as you can see here, for all our fans. All one of them. It was like a really just fun day. It wasn't there to be recorded like it is recorded, but as I'm recording this, I will also send out this footage to everyone so they can also have it all. I didn't shake hands with someone and I can't remember who it was. Oh, I skipped JJ's. I'm just full of banter, you know. Now, one thing to point out was this is the first time since I've had my like foot injury, since I had plantar fasciitis, that I've tried running. To start with, I was like, look, I'm not running. I'll play like 10, 15 minutes. That's it. Won't really sprint. And I felt all right. I felt kind of good. Towards the end, I started running a lot more. We had kickoff. I took first touch of the ball. What a pass. Ball over the top. And it's just cleared out. The pace of this game, I felt like was actually way higher than the Sidemen charity match to start with. Then it went downhill, and the end of this game was a mess. Seb through to Theo. Theo plays the ball through to me, and I'm thinking I could have shot, but I went back to Theo. Maybe stitched him up a little bit, but he got an early shot off. Let me tell you this, by the way. Viz in our goal, Calfreezy in the other. And I know you're thinking Calfreezy's not a goalkeeper. Both were unreal. I think Viz is man of the match. Calfreezy, if he had stayed in goal, could have been a close second. That was Spencer there. They got Spencer, we got Seb. Brothers going at it. My brother was meant to play in this game too, but he couldn't make it last minute. It would have been nice to play with him, you know? So Seb has the ball here. Plays the ball through to me. I've kept the line on side. Play a ball through to Seb. I know he was blowing for this one. He puts the ball in. And it's cleared. And they've got control again. Me and Seb had some link-up play there. Me, Seb, Theo. I really enjoy playing that as like a front 3. Seb gets the ball, goes through. And he's getting pressed by Marth. This is proof that Marth does play, by the way. I know everyone's talking about him as a coach for M7. He does play as well. And he was decent. He was decent. Shocking pass there, I'm sorry. Shocking pass. Max Foch. So solid. And then Jay, cameraman Jay, plays a ball out. Oh, he had a solid game. I know that was a bad pass, but he does have a solid game. Max has the ball, plays it up there. Goes out to Danny. Danny, I don't know what he's doing there. Plays the ball through, just goes for the hardest possible pass, but gets it back somehow. And then, I don't know what he's tried here. I'm not going to lie, I do have an absolute stinker in a minute. We were not a link-up team. We did not play amazing passing football. So we get a throw in here. I think this is Arthur TV. He throws it to Danny. Danny just misses it. Jay sees me. I call for it, right? Take a touch. See far side. Left-footed. And they've called for offside there. I don't think he was, but he scored an absolute worldie right there from Seb. I don't know. I don't think he's off. Considering, like, where the defense is. Maybe he is. It's hard to tell from this angle, obviously, but look at this finish. We're counting how many assists I could have had. That's 1. Ball gets played through to me on the wing. I'm on the wing here. Played a little tap through, and it almost worked out. Ball went off, apparently. I mean, you have your say. Did the ball go off? Hard to tell from this angle. I'm not so sure the whole ball has gone off, but There is a high chance it did. The angles are playing with my mind. But nice little link-up play. They had a little 1-2, tapped it around the corner. The liner I was having fun with this liner. I was talking to him. He gave a very, very late flag and then started smiling. So, I don't know. But we were having fun. If you see anyone talking to the linos or the ref, by the way, none of it was serious. Here we go. Look, Seb plays to me. I fake a shot. Goes to Seb. Seb takes a touch. Pops it in. And it somehow falls to Jay. Jay is an Arsenal fan. Very happy for him to get this goal. No one went over to celebrate there because, I mean, honestly, scrappy goal, and also we were just trying to play on. George Clark lays it off to Harry. Harry pops a shot. He scuffs it hard. Viz with the save and the quick play as well. George Clark is a little workhorse as well. Look, he's got through. What's he going to do from here? Plays it out wide. And an awful, awful touch there. That's AB, innit? AB with that touch. Horrific. He turns out, plays in to me. Seen him. The left-footed pass. People say I don't have a left. I made one pass. That's my second good pass on my left. Plays it back out to me. Seen a ball across the pitch. Love that. Straight to Danny Aaron's feet. Don't say I can't pass. I'm telling you, lot, my charity match performance does not correlate to my ability. That day, I was awful. Danny on the ball. Plays the ball in. Too wide for me. I keep it on. Player pass back. And there should have been another one. Guy called Chris there. He's not left-footed. And I'm not going to judge anyone shooting because my shooting in this is just as bad. Elliot Hackney pressing through the defense. Gets through a one-on-one. And he scuffs his shot again. Viz just warming up here. Here we go. Arthur gets the ball out wide. Takes a touch in. And this is the one. Lays it back to me. And I've scuffed it. I have absolutely scuffed it. I don't know what happened. I don't know why I did so badly there. I just miskicked it. That is as simple as that. If I'd either hit it well, I get a good shot. Or if I'd scuffed it more, it would have gone to like Theo and Seb in the middle. But I hit it in that sweet spot of pure doo-doo. And I think at that moment, I think I've come off. That ball is definitely not in. That is not in the area. But you know what? No officials this side. Put a ball in. It's an all right ball, but Theo miscontrols it. I'm telling you, by the way, the ball was a little bit weird. Like, it felt a little bit flat. It bounced a little bit different. I don't know how to describe it. I just did, I guess. We're through on the attack again. Ball through over to Danny. Danny doing a little no-look for some reason. And then a ball through Danny with the touch. It's a calamity of just... I don't know what that attack was. I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I came on here. I'm left wing now. JJ's passed it back to Freezy. Back to JJ. Look at this. Working it from the back. Don't know what that was. Goes through to me. I play a through ball to Danny, and Danny just gives up. For a man that boxed, he's there. And then look, he just slows down. And I don't know what he's doing. I gave him the chance. And then Theo rolls it out to me. I take a touch. And Harry, it gets a deflection. Before you say it was a wide shot, it gets a deflection. It's a corner. I was pissed at Harry. I was like, bro, that was my chance for a goal and you've stopped it. And then a ball through to Elliot. He's got Victor behind him. He's put him on the floor. He's got around him. Passes it across. And he's hit it straight at Viz. He had so much time. It's unreal. That's got to go down as one of the worst. Purely because he had time to take a touch and just pass it into the goal if he wanted. Ball goes back to Viz here. He boots the ball up. And what a ball that is. I missed my touch a little bit. George Clark barreling down on me. Ball over. Almost through to Arthur there, but we get a corner. I said to George, I was like, bro, chill, man. Mark someone else. Harry gets the ball. Plays it through. Arthur Hill takes it around Victor, has a shot. And Viz with the safe hands. Well, that's not safe, but solid hands. Theo gets the ball. Taps it out wide for me. I tried to get some pace. I play Theo in. It's not a bad ball again, but he's scuffed it wide. I'm not having that that's a bad pass. Now, this goal kick, right? I've asked the ref how long. He said 10 seconds. In my head, I'm thinking 10 seconds means you're going to blow the whistle as soon as the ball kind of like... If someone gets an attack right now, you maybe not, but maybe you will. So Freezy takes this. It gets headed forward. I take a touch in the air, and then I try to volley it, and I scuff it, but I thought that was half time. We end up playing for another, like, minute. Look, I'm like, what happened? 10 seconds? I was like, no. We're not done. There we go. Ball goes out, half-time. It's only 1-0 at this point. Straight into the second half. And I believe at this point I'm still playing left wing. Now, this is my issue of the half, right? Toby was playing left back. And Toby will tackle every single player here. We played it down that side non-stop. I'm on the other side. Danny on the wing. Passes to me. Play a ball through. What a ball, and he's offside. He was in his own half, by the way. This line, though, like, Elliot Hackney got called off about 45 times in the first half, and it continues for this whole half. Danny plays a ball over here. Seb gets there. Holds off AB. He's still got it. He's still got it. He plays it back to me. I play it into Theo. Little bit behind him, but it gives him time. He lays it off. I try a 1-2. Doesn't work, but it goes to Seb. And Seb bangs it in. I tried the 1-2 with Theo. He thought I was going to shoot, which is understandable. He laid me off to shoot. But I was trying to make a magical moment, you know. I was trying to do a little 1-2. And then, oh, it would have been beautiful. Danny passes it to me. And this, right? I was trying to flick it over his head. The ball came to my feet. JJ reaches for it, and he gets so close that I start laughing. So he jogs back at me, and I'm like, I want to take it around JJ. So as he's running up to me, I'm going, he starts laughing. I tried to flick it over, and I end up just tapping it to their player instead. Ball through to Theo. I start making a run. I'm still onside. He's played it to me. I'm looking. I don't know where to go. I see Arthur. Ball through. He's headed it in. And then there is some discrepancy here, right? There is some serious discrepancy. Has it gone in when he touches it? I don't know. But can we also just low-key, like, just appreciate the goal, innit? Just appreciate this pass. He plays me through. Admittedly, super, super slow. But I see Arthur. As Deji goes front post, Toby marks him. It goes over Toby. The header. Has it gone in? I don't know. I want to claim an assist. Seb got a little bit greedy there. He already had a goal. Let Arthur have it. And I also think if it is Seb's goal, he's offside. So I don't know. But yeah, 3-0. Arthur Hill has a shot. Straight into his hands again. Admittedly, by this point, Viz hasn't had to do much. He's been in the right position, but he hasn't had to do much. Arthur Hill goes through a goal. He takes it around Victor. And it's a great low save. Admittedly, yes, very slow, but Viz read it, went the right way, and he's pulled off a worldie there. Elliot Hackney, he's through. He doesn't pass it, and there's a tap, and he's missed it. Horror shot there. But I feel like Elliot could have passed it a second earlier there and he would have been through. Maybe the surprise got to him there. I don't know. Viz looking for the long ball. Plays out my way. Theo gets it. Ball over the top. And I've taken a great touch. I was in my own half here. Like, I've only just taken a step over the line. I've literally waited in my own half. And I've taken a great touch. I'm so convinced I can get Deji a goal there. Theo goes through on goal. He could pass it. And he's taken him on so slowly. And Freezy has done so well there to get down. Look how much time he has. What a pass that is, by the way. He's onside. He has an easy square here. Doesn't take it. Takes even longer. And Freezy has done so well. That is outrageous from Theo. To not pass there. Max has a free kick. Boots it early. What a ball that is. And I promise you on everything, I was in my own half. I literally told Calix to leave it because I was in my own half. The amount of time between him kicking this, right? He's booted it. And I'm only just in their half. How am I going to be offside? And the liner has said all of us are off. I was in my own half. It was wild. See, look where I'm standing. Do you see how delayed I went there? Like, JJ's still appealing. I said, Deji, you're offside here. I look for Arthur. Get a pass through the middle. I'm saying, right? I know a lot of people were saying my passes at the charity match. I had like 2 or 3 where I was trying to pass to Josh. Firstly, I had a bad day. Secondly, The runs they were making, Arthur was making a better run than Josh. Like here, look. Arthur, I mean, admittedly, defense is worse, but Arthur creates the space for himself. Left-footed, by the way. And Arthur comes over to me as well. Gives me a little high five. He's happy he's got his goal. I gave him one earlier, but he doesn't know whether that is his or Seb's. So Seb has the ball. He's through. He could easily square it. He does. Theo with the miss of the day. Bro, look at what has just happened. Seb gets the ball, and you're like, oh, he's going to square it. He does. Theo with his left. And Theo, I would argue, I think Theo has the best weak foot out of any YouTuber. JJ's kicked it horrifically, and I don't know what freeze he's done there. But yeah, I've gone for the throw. I've seen Theo loop a ball in. Theo, make up for it. There it is. And that is that my third assist? I don't know. This here, Elliot plays it through to Arthur. Hits a shot, and Viz with the save. Strong hands as well. Toby flicks it over one, takes it round two. He's through on goal. He's taking it round another. And Viz with the save. Now that save is unreal. That save is unbelievable because he's predicted Toby's move. Toby takes it around everyone. Seb has the ball here from that attack. So from Viz's save, he could square it. And he's tapped it in. Deji was there. He could have passed it to Deji, but he gets his goal. Theo is upset. We're all upset. We're all like, bro, you've got your goal. Get Deji on, man. Deji will never score. Theo, early ball forward to me. I'm onside. I've tapped it through to Deji, so he has an open goal because JJ's there. And he scuffed it. He scuffed it. I really should have just got myself a goal, you know. I really want Deji to score in one of these games. Any game whatsoever. Last chance of the game. Toby plays the ball through. Theo stopped it. Takes it around about 4 players there. Gets tackled. And he's got a shot. And it's horrific again. It's a great save from Viz, but what's he doing? And there it is. Full time. I think it ended up being about 9-0. Keeping a clean sheet in one of these kind of matches is ridiculous. I don't know what happened. But honestly, great game for us. And anyways, that is it. As I said in the intro, a huge thank you to JJ. He messaged to get this sorted. Shout out my brother for actually coming up with the idea. And shout out to Freezy for organizing it. And shout out to Prime. Thank you very much, Prime. Hopefully this becomes an annual thing. It's not really 4 cameras, but I was like, you know what? JJ's vlogging it. I was like, fuck it, let's get a camera for everyone. That's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.